and I'm gonna put an ebook out or whatever. But before I go into the plays to help orchestrate yourselves a better offense, I need to go over some of the mechanics and things that you're gonna see when you play other people and how you're gonna need to attack those. Other than, just picking a play and going through a setup that I may give you, you need to also pay attention to how your opponents are trying to, try to hinder you or whatever. One of the first things that I'm going to go over is attacking people that base align. You see it too often, and you see it too much, way too much. So I'm going to teach y'all how to attack it deep without, regardless of what play they're in. If they baseline press, there's going to be an easy free release that you're going to get in certain formations. So I'm going to go over that real quick, and hopefully we can get these people out of baseline press. Okay, so let's go over it real quick. So we're just going to baseline and press. All right, because we're in a bunch set, all right, any stacked sets where, or close inside sets where you have a receiver flexed outside, what that's going to do is going to give you a free release for your wide receiver. Okay, he's not going to be able to press him because, he already took himself out of position. Okay, so we're going to look over at Williams over there on the left side of the field. Okay, and pretty much because he's pressed, usually that's, the cornerback's out of position. So we don't need to have any double move routes or anything like that. All you're going to do is just send him on a straight. Okay, send him on a straight. Let me see. Okay, play after that really doesn't mean anything, and you're just gonna take like a two-step drop and just lob it to him. Okay, and you'll just get that free release, and you'll get over the top on him every time. I don't know why he swatted it, but it's EA. Let's try it again. So they base a line and they press. Notice that the receiver is not being pressed. He has a free release over there on the outside. So all we're going to do, just send him on the street.
Bravo!
Make sure I'm in the right one, okay? And then just take like two steps and boom. They will never press on you ever again. Easy one play or easy deep pass on them. It really doesn't matter. If they're going to keep doing that to you all game, this is how you're going to attack them, okay? Also keep in mind who their safeties are and if they're user in a safety, because sometimes they might jump back. But this is just a quick way to take advantage and exploit, whatever coverage they may be in, just based off of their pre-snap adjustments. So if they just baseline and then press, automatically, you can have pretty much anyone. Like if I want like a motion like Davis outside, and notice he also has that inside release. Okay, so all I gotta do is just send him on a streak, and he should have that free release too. Just it's more of a user scenario, but the ISO receiver definitely. So baseline, you press, and then look on the left side of the screen. You could probably, if you're worried about that safety, jumping it possibly, you could probably take this guy over and occupy the safety. Let me make sure I'm in the right thing. I've never done this two controller thing, so just bear with me. That's actually a nice little route. I'll definitely consider using that one. But we want him on inside route and smart route it so we take the safety off. Okay, and pretty much that's all we're going to do is we're just going to lob it to Williams over the top, and if it gives it to us, usually when you play on our Madden against a computer coverage, eventually they start playing what you're doing. But in a game, people aren't going to get those favors. Just send them deep. And gets past the safety. Easy one play. So people play baseline press on you. Just take that, note. Now, don't necessarily just spam it because eventually, they might user it or whatever. But if they aren't user in the corner and that's what they want to do all day on you, definitely take notes. That's how you're going to attack people that baseline press. Also going to get more into, these guys that are putting these ebooks out, and you go into their adjustments and stuff, and the first thing they tell you is baseline. Come on, guys. You should be smarter than that by now. There's ways to attack the way, people do setups and shit. You're not disguising anything. If you really want to get better at disguising your defense, show them something like pre-snap. Show them what they want to see. Show them that, hey, you're in cover 3. There's actually defenses out there that you can use that show you something, but it's automatically something else. You could be like in a cover 4 drop, show 2. Or you could be in a cover 3 cloud, show 2. Stuff like that. Use those. Like if you want to disguise your coverages, use those instead of trying to baseline. Because baseline, it has its advantages. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to tell you when you should baseline and all that once I get more into my defensive side of my ebook, but I'm going to try to kind of get both sides out there for y'all. But there are pros and cons to everything. That's just pretty much one of them that I just wanted to go over. Maybe it might help some of y'all a little bit better. And again, like I said, if they baseline and then press, they're automatically taking their DBs out of position to even press the receiver. You got a free release, and usually you just want the animation. I don't know, like, if it'll let you user these routes and go straight. I'm just gonna try. Yeah, oh, if you user it, oh my God, Jesus! I didn't even have a delay step. He just took off. Let me try that again. Wonder if I can do that in game. Let me see. If he baseline and he presses, I'm gonna worry about coverages right now. Let me see if it'll let me lock him and make his a route a go route. Okay. Let's see if I can just user this. Oh, I was open. That's actually pretty nice. I have to check. I haven't actually done that in game yet, but that would definitely be a new way to attack them vertically, because you have a better route when you user it. You have a better release, as I might say. Let's see. See if he baseline presses, and then just give me the go route, and then hike it. Oh my God. You better. Oh my God. That's fucking nice. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep the video short. And I'll probably be uploading some plays pretty soon. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, since it's my first year doing this, the first year is going to be free on me. If you like the content you see, I'll start putting some books out in the following years. And, I'll make them affordable for y'all, okay? Appreciate you.